Testing. Testing. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm your host once again, Tayler Dixon, and it is 7:46 a.m. on a Tuesday. For the last 8 days, I've been waking up before 7 a.m., getting myself together, doing devotion, getting my coffee in, and doing some sort of activity. This morning in particular, I decided to wake up early enough to where I am able to go and get a bike ride in. And that is what we are starting the vlog off with, me getting a bike ride in. And let me tell you something, I don't know if I'm trying to prove to myself that I can be actively consistent, but I'm proving to myself that I can be actively consistent. Let's go see how far we can go. Well, why was I just attacked by geese? Basically. Moment of silence for the geese who almost got away with murder. I almost died. And if you're laughing at the clip, I hope you have a great day after that clip. And I'm about to go home. Anyway, I came over here though because my husband always comes over here to have his prayer walks. Yeah, I just wanted to feel what he feels. This will be my way of devotion for the day. I might just play a chapter out loud. I just began the book of Numbers. Pray out loud and just kind of ask God for a really good day, a really good productive day. God has been showing up in so many ways in this time of what feels like pitch black, okay? He's showing up in the areas we really wouldn't want him to show up in first, but we see why he is and we are so appreciative of it. So I'm just taking this time to really take in and thank him, especially over the last 4 days for sure. You know, life wasn't like this 2 weeks ago. Life wasn't like this a month ago, but we're overcoming a bridge, and it's the bridge of faith. And when you're on this path to getting to wherever you want to get to, whether for us in our case, it's just entrepreneurship. So I'll just stick with us. We're on a path to entrepreneurship. And the cliche is you'll go through the process and it may feel like you're just ready to quit. You know, you'll probably to your dead brokest, you'll probably ruin a couple things. Your finances will be all depleted and relationships will be broken, and you've really cracked the inner core of your true self, and you have had to change your self-image, like all these things that, you know, entrepreneurs say in their stories of how and what they had to go through to make it. We're really seeing it. But what I noticed though is that entrepreneurship is such a spiritual process, because you're depending on God. You're depending on God to bring in your source of something from somewhere. My husband always uses the analogy of a farmer. You know, a farmer depends solely on God to make it rain so that the crops can grow. The farmer also depends on God to not make it rain so much so that the crops don't drown out. You think a farmer is up and deciding when he wants to do or not do something? Like, no, he has to depend solely on God. And so when you think of it that way, from a biblical and a spiritual perception, you'll understand it. And this is just what we've been going through. We've never made it this far. We just asked God, Lord, change the way we make money. Change the way we make our money. That is what we prayed for. And God has been answering that prayer in so many ways. And we are almost there. So my little note to you who's watching, trust in God.
Good morning, y'all. What up, what up, what up? Yeah, probably already got the rundown. My wife fell and probably a few clips before. I be telling her she just needs to stay on foot. She just needs to be on foot with her journey in life, because every time we go riding bikes and stuff, she's scaring me. And I'm just like, you just probably need to, like, your biking days they're probably behind you, you know. And got a really good day for y'all in the works. Really just chilling. Today I have an agenda. We are going to rearrange my daughter's room, AKA we are going to kind of convert her bed to a big girl bed to where she can kind of get out and go in and out of the bed without no rails. So she just turned 3. Happy birthday, Emery. But yeah, so this is nerve-wracking for us because, you know, I don't really trust her 100% yet, but this is where the journey just kind of has to start. Yeah, I just don't want her to be roaming in the middle of the night while we're asleep. So I'm also going to put a camera in here. Hey, Godspeed. So if I'm correct, I think I can just take this front half off, this front portion. The structure should still stay the same. I put this thing together so many times, so her room is already pretty child-proof. She's probably gonna just have that first couple weeks of just being tempted to get out the bed and play with toys, thinking we're not watching. We just gotta kind of get over that, but it's pretty child-proof. It's not much in here. We got the plug, the outlet covers to where she can't jam anything into those. And yeah, she already plays in here a lot, so there's nothing in here that's dangerous. But she's 3 and she's very mature for her age. So it's just time to make that transition. We're probably gonna put this bed back together because Amora will be in here. So she'll take over this bed and then we'll get Emery an actual like kid size bed or twin size bed. Y'all see already, she loves to rip up her books and things. So I'm about to just clean up the place, and she just got back from Myrtle Beach with her grandparents. But yeah, I'm about to just clean up and see what we can do.
Go ahead and get up.
So funny.
Go ahead and lay down.
Go ahead and lay down.
How you like it? What do you first go and do?
What do you do when you first wake up?
I can wake up in the morning.
And go where?
What do you do?
Play ball.
No.
Where are you gonna go?
And wake in the morning.
Where's
You
the
go
first
where?
place you go? Where?
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
Bathroom.
What's it called?
A bathroom.
Yeah.
And what do you do in the bathroom?
It's because you wake in the morning, you go poo-poo.
You boo-boo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what? You brush your teeth and you...
Wash your face.
Wash your face.
Yes.
Turn around.
All right, we got this Tapo.
Go turn the shower on.
It's cool. We've been using this for a couple years now. So I'm about to unbox this.
Take your shirt off.
And then there's an outlet right here behind our diaper genie.
Let go.
Help my clothes. With pictures underneath. And peace. Peace.
What'd you say about the child labor
There
law?
are no such thing as child labor laws in this house.
Young lady, how old are you?
2.
This is a part of the vlog where I begin doing things that are totally unnecessary. Like, for example, raking the coal out of the yard. Something Robert could do. Something Robert could do. I'm sitting outside in this quiet neighborhood that we moved into that God literally handed to us. We are not supposed to be in this house. We did not do anything to get into this house, but God seen us fit to be in this house. He knew how we would utilize this house, and He knew we needed a neighborhood that was quiet, that was so friendly, that was different from a Philly, that gave us the space that we needed to host our friends and family and make the family meals that we make. And it's safe to walk outside and leave your garage door open if you wanted to all night and not worry about someone walking into your door. Like, this is what we prayed for. We prayed for a neighborhood like this. We prayed for a life like this. And here we are living in it. We are walking in our prayers. And we are so good at just taking a moment and really sitting and basking in it. Because I know how quick it is to be caught up in life and just not even realize, like, yo, have I talked to God about where I'm at right now? Like, have I talked to God about this answered prayer that He literally handed to me? Like, let me just take a moment and do that. So here I am taking a moment and just sitting in the sun. That's it for this segment. Come on. All right. Okay, so again, I'm making smoked chicken noodle soup. I seasoned them with just garlic, salt, pepper, white garlic, sumac, a little bit of coriander, and all of my, wait a minute, is it giving a how-to video, like how to cook? Like, if I need to add in some cooking pieces in our vlogs, let me know, because I will, because one thing I do is cook, and I do cook good meals. So does my husband, but we could really make this a thing, right? Just let me know. But anyway, so I'm just gonna add in my veggies into the pot. Now what I do is I make sure everything is cooking together. So before I add in my cream of celeries, which is what I use to actually make my soup, I add in the chicken stock, like 3 cups of water, the veggies and the chicken, and I let that all boil and cook together. So as the veggies are sweating, it's really getting into the chicken, okay?
Go. Good job. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ma.
You might put a TV in here if you act good, but I don't know. You want a TV in here? Why do you want a TV?
I want the TV on office.
What you gonna watch?
I want to watch Peppa Pig.
You want to watch Peppa Pig on the TV?
Yeah, she will probably be in this bed until she grows out of her bassinet. And then you'll be ready for an actual IKEA bed.
Ooh.
Like an actual big kid IKEA bed when Amora grows out of her bassinet.